In the backcourt, it's Eric Snow who generally runs the attack, with Iverson having moved to the two-guard spot. The lob to Iverson from Snow.
See, one of the things that Sacramento does, 3 and 5.
Iverson lays it off for Ratliff, and Theo Ratliff makes sure he's coming up 2 for the rebound. Iverson on the run.
Poor transition defense by Sacramento. The second shot opportunity, the ball goes to Eric Snow, and you see the alley-oop there to Allen Iverson. And then no transition defense by Sacramento. You want to take away the layups from Philadelphia because they're a very poor field goal shooting team. Allen Iverson.
The Sixers lead at 12-2. I don't think the shot clock has gotten down to 15 yet. Shooting just 36% overall. Iverson answers. He is the answer, and he had the answer. Iverson inside the Snow, count it, plus the foul. Anderson scoops up the loose ball, and then it's poked away from him and stolen by Snow. Iverson's back.
So that's where your point guard has got to get back. Jason Williams, when that ball is loose, has got to get back. Nick Anderson turns the ball over. Eric Snow picks it up, and Allen Iverson again all alone down. And your point guard, he's got to get back defensively. He's got to protect against that.
And Iverson goes to the line to shoot the technical. Iverson will shoot 2. He's already in double figures with 10 points.
Well, Allen Iverson, one thing he will do is he'll get that ball at the basket. You can see he takes 26 shots a game. The next guy in the league, Isaiah Ryder, a little over 20, so about.
And the rebound is taken by McKee. Iverson racing back, gives it up to Larry Hughes, who scores +1.
Philadelphia really making them pay, not getting back. You see Derek Martin by himself, actually 4-on-2 with 2 trailers coming.
Quarter. Back to Philly after that.
Because he gives them that, he's a high percentage three-point shooter, not just a launcher of three. Forward, and then the ball movement, Allen Iverson, little high screen roll, the escape dribble, the pull-up jump shot. Iverson off to a great start. The Sixers lead by 11.
And you're watching the NBA on NBC. Iverson around Williams, finding Hughes. 7 seconds to shoot. Iverson the scoop.
How about that shot? Look easy, and this little running shot is not an easy shot. You got 2 big men jumping at you. You go off the glass. You have great concentration. You see Jason Williams is funneling into 2 shot blockers. That's one of those, you just up and over, and you tease that big guy, and then you look at him as you go back down the floor and say, you didn't get up quite high enough to get that one.
Where I had to deal with a lot of injuries, and we fell beneath expectations. It was then that I changed my approach after all these years of coaching. It's that allows me to cope with this situation. Of course, when a guy can put the ball in the basket like that.
Another one here, so this is a bad sequence for Sacramento.
And Iverson takes it in over Williams. This season, they'll play once more in Sacramento in early April.
But again, Bob, you see when you talk about the numbers, and we talked to Larry Brown about that, and he said even at the end of that game, he found himself.
Billy Owens for Iverson. Came back down, went back up. Williams is on Iverson. Jumper, got it. It's the Sixers. Iverson racing with Barry, and he scores. And eventually it's Snow who has it, pegging it ahead to Allen for the layup.
Allen Iverson is open. How important it was for Philadelphia to get steals, to get the open court. You see Iverson, he's trying to leak out. They finally pick the loose ball up. No one protects back. Nick Anderson allows him to score. See, Nick Anderson's not in foul trouble. I think that time you take the foul, make him shoot 2 free throws.
For Sacramento, this is the last game of an 8-game trip spread over 13 days, a zigzagging trip. Speaking of zigzagging, what about Iverson?
Ball was knocked loose, and while he was in the air, he regained it. Traffic, Bob, you got to have great concentration. A lot of hands reaching for the ball. You see the quick hands of Weber. The ball is knocked loose. Allen Iverson regathers himself in the air and finishes it. It's the kind of concentration you have to be able to finish around that basket. If you're 6'1" and weigh about 165 pounds, front line and made an easier shot.
Williams has scored 10 after that basket. Iverson, he's got 33.
29 to go in the third quarter, and it's been Allen Iverson in all kinds of ways today. A layup on the fast break. The little up and under pass to Theo Ratliff for the slam dunk. The jumper at the three-point line. Taking the ball to the basket, the little finger roll. And squaring up and hitting Nick Anderson for the outside shot. He's on pace They have the best game of the season.
Iverson into the lane, and Drought shoves it back in his face. But he comes right back and scores.
That's not going to discourage him. Allen Iverson has more energy and perseverance. He drives in there. Vlade blocks it. He said, well, I'll get it back. Take my time. I'll drive in here. You're not going to get this one. And he lays the ball in the basket. So you're not going to discourage him if you block his shot or he misses 7 or 8 shots.
They take it away. Here goes Iverson. He'll go the distance. 37 points. Phillies on a 9-0 run. The Kings, who had crept back to within 1, are now down by 13. Turnovers in the quarter and 7 points in the quarter.
And Bob, those 6 turnovers, 5 steals, which lead to layups on the other end. It's the indefatigable Allen Iverson once again with the jump shot.
39 points for Iverson. There's been one.
Great job, little man. Don't bail him out. Hey, don't take long jumpers early in the clock and bail him out. They cannot guard you. Great job, Theo.
Who can guard him? That's the question.
Well, I think what Larry Brown is saying, look, just take your time, have patience, and you can get the shots you want to get. If you throw that quick jumper up there early, you really are asking them not to have to play any defense. And this is the games we were talking about, Bob, early this season. He's already had 4 40-point games or more. They've lost 3 of those games. Today they're in a great position here if they'll defend in this 4th period to get themselves a win.
It's on Hughes, his second. And here comes the answer back in.
Well, he's been very consistent, 12, 15, and 12, so he's not had a bad quarter yet. If he continues on that pace, we'll see 50. Having a magnificent game today. He has been the answer, and he's been doing it all over the floor. The little up and under shot after the ball was knocked loose. This one was when his shot was blocked, the second effort, and the layup. The curl and getting in the lane, elevating over Chris Webber. And it's interesting, Bob, when you look at his numbers, his shot chart, 12 of his 17 field goals have been in the paint. That was what I was talking about.
Iverson. Well, he didn't forget how to shoot it.
Now, Allen Iverson is a point guard size-wise, but he's a 2 guard. He runs off screens. See, John Barry's got to give him some space.
Iverson takes on the whole Sacramento defense and scores.
To get that shot off.
44 now.
So you got to get open by being able to use screens. You see him come to the top of the floor, and he gets himself in the lane, goes over Scott Pollard, who doesn't want to foul him. The next time Pollard comes down, blocks his shot.
Iverson has 47.
Allen Iverson just moves without the basketball. You see, he sets the screen, and when you set the screen in many instances, you're going to be the guy who gets open. A little brush screen that time by Tyrone Hill, just enough to get him free. The quick release and the jump shot.
2 points from 50. With this next one, he could equal his career high and equal the game high for anyone in the NBA this season. He does. And Iverson is going to come out of the game, it appears.
So the reason Larry Brown is doing that to get the crowd to give the ovation to this guy that he deserves today.